Hi, this is Rony Mullick, and you're watching the post market show. And today was the weekly expiry of Nifty and Bank Nifty. So markets were pretty volatile in the first half. So market, all of them shot up to the day's high, and then it fell from there. And but the second half was normally it was pretty calm. Markets were in a range bound move, but till 11:30 markets were pretty violent, and it was falling one sided, and it might have it created some kind of volatility in the market. So let us analyze the markets and see how things have been traded today. So Nifty on a daily chart has ended with a good amount of a huge red candle, and also ending at the lowest point of the day. That is never a good thing. It is down 0.7%, and Bank Nifty is also down today, and it is down by 0.47%. And more importantly, Bank Nifty touched the all-time high today at 41,840. Took resistance there, fell severely from there, almost I think close to 600 point fall from those levels. So Bank Nifty on a close to close basis is down by 196 points. So if we look at the volatility which I talked about in the first half, so you can see markets opening, first 15 minutes market touched the high. From there it was a continuous downfall, especially Bank Nifty was down, and Nifty also fell. First candle was the highest, and Nifty for the last 3 days we have been seeing it is unable to break 18,090 levels. So that is again where the markets took resistance and fell from there. But for the second half, markets consolidated towards on a lower level. But more importantly, Nifty ended at the lowest point of the day, and that is never a good thing for the markets. So coming to other things, the Nifty mid cap index ended positive, interestingly, by 0.38%. Nifty small caps are absolutely flat. Sector wise, today the auto sector did pretty well. Auto sector is up 0.7% thanks to Maruti, but it was the IT index which has been down. So again, TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, all the IT stocks were lower again, and that has created a lot of panic in the market. People who were planning to go long in the IT stocks, again it fell today as well. So IT stocks looking pretty bearish, and apart from that, if we look at other stocks such as the Nifty pharmaceutical index, the pharmaceutical index was down by 1.29%, and Nifty private banks were down today is what we are seeing by 0.62%, and Nifty IT we have talked about, and Nifty PSU bank did not contribute at all. It was absolutely flat, 0.00. It did not change at all. It went up, again came down, ending absolutely flat. Talking about some of the stocks of the day, yesterday we were discussed NTPC and Power Grid. NTPC up by 1.6% despite all the negativity. These sectors are looking strong. I have told you there's a flag breakout, and with good volume. So NTPC looking a strong candidate, and Power Grid as well up by 2.17%. So Power Grid, same thing we discussed in yesterday's show as well. So Power Grid, NTPC, the power sector is looking particularly bullish. Apart from that, we had talked about Vedanta. It was up 10% today. It is again 2.8% up. So Vedanta is looking pretty strong at present, but again it is not good to get into these levels, because when it rises like this, again the fall can be as severe. So that is Vedanta. And apart from that, TCS, Infosys were both down. Infosys in fact today was down again more than 2.9%. So definitely bearish. And TCS also, if this breaks 3000 level tomorrow, you can definitely go short intraday, or maybe positional, whatever you wish to. So TCS is looking to break the level. If this level 3100 is broken, you can expect a further downfall, and the recent low I think is 2950, 2953. So that is the low for TCS. So maybe markets can go down one more time to test that low. So we have to wait and watch. Apart from that, it was Adani Enterprise again hitting a fresh 52-week high in this kind of volatile market. So Adani Enterprise, it keeps on going higher and higher, and it is again up almost 5% today. So that is Adani Enterprise. And Adani Ports also doing pretty well along it, up 2.18%, and this was already discussed in the Telegram channel. So hope you are in this trade and enjoying the profits. And apart from that, Gail is looking slight bearish. So you can see this trend line. Markets have tried to break this trend line multiple times, but it had it was not possible for the markets to break, but today it is looking a clear rejection from the trend line, and you might consider going short on this stock as well. So these are some of the stocks that I wanted to discuss. Apart from that, let us look at the index movers. Maruti, as I said, top gainer. Apart from that, Power Grid and TPC, both were discussed. Adani Ports were also there. Eicher Motor, HDFC. So these are the top gainers. Top losers, again, it was IT and Reliance. So Infosys again down, and along with that, TCS, Tech Mahindra. So those are down. Reliance is down. HDFC Bank and banking stocks is obviously down today. So overall, the banking stocks were the underperformance. The IT was underperforming. Reliance was underperforming. So Nifty had to go down, and it actually went down. So that is how the overall day was, and it was an expiry day. So volatility was there, and more interestingly, both FIIs and DIIs have been net sellers today. FII is selling for 1200 crores, and DIIs have sold for almost 928 crores. So overall, it was a net negative day from institutional side, more than 2000 crores negative. So that is not a good sign. So people are looking to book profits, especially because Nifty Bank has hit an all-time high. And there's no point talking about open interest today. Let us directly go to the global markets and let us see how things are happening over there. Global markets again looks negative. German index has fallen again today by 0.55%. French index is down 1%, and UK futures are down 0.57%. Coming to US markets, US markets are again down today, and interestingly, the yesterday's low was broken, and it was an important level. So Nasdaq is down from 12,000 level. It is at 11,985. Again, not a good sign. Dow Jones is at down by 4.43%, and S&P is down very close to 1%. So US market is again reacting negatively. Now the reason is basically US industrial production data and the manufacturing data both came slightly negative. So industrial production in people expected 0.1% this time, but it came at minus 0.2. That's a negative growth rate. So actually the industrial production has shrinked in the US in the month of August, and that is not a good sign for the markets, and that is why the US markets are falling right now. And so nothing is working in favor of the US markets right now. Everything is falling, and so it's a panic situation there. US VIX has increased as right now 1.5%. It is at 26.46. India VIX is at 18.39, way below 20, and the US oil has actually decreased. It is at 85.27 right now. So that is stabilizing around those levels. So nothing important happening. Dollar index is at 108. So again 109. So it is again stabilizing on the upward levels. So it has to come down. Otherwise, there is no respite for the markets in the short term. SDX Nifty indicates it 17,848. So 30-40 points down from where we closed. But let us see where the US markets close, because it is going to be important. Now, since you can see the markets are in a range bound actually from 9th of September. So the range right now is 18,100 on the upside, 17,800 on the downside. These two levels you can watch out for. If either is broken, you can expect a trending market towards that direction. But if nothing happens, market is likely to be range bound in these levels. So 18,100 upside, 17,800 on the downside. Keep watching these levels. If either is broken, expect a trend towards that direction. Bank Nifty has tested the all-time high, and it is down, and so Bank Nifty can fall further, and it should take support around 40,300 levels. So because markets took support, I think 3 days around these levels. So if markets fall, Bank Nifty falls and takes supports around these levels, and it does not break 40,000 in the short term, then you can expect a further bounce back, and maybe 42,000 will be tested once more, and maybe markets can go to an all-time high. So maybe for the next few days, Bank Nifty could be slight consolidating to slight bearish, but again, I've told you 40,000 should hold. If that holds, again in the near medium to long term, you can expect the Bank Nifty to rise. But right now, US markets are negative. The SDX Nifty is negative, and also net institutional figures have been on the negative side. So we have to see how the markets open tomorrow. Tomorrow again, it's a Friday ahead of the weekend. There might be more profit booking coming in. So all those will be discussed in tomorrow morning's pre-market show. Until that time, Thank you for watching and have a very good night.